Hello children, good morning to one and all. So welcome to the today's class. So today we are going to take a new chapter for grade 10, that is Globalization and Indian Economy. So what is this, the concept of globalization? Why we have to learn? And what are the contents you are going to learn in this chapter? So in this module as well as in this chapter you are going to learn about introduction, production across the countries, interlinking production across the countries, foreign trade, globalization, factors, liberalization of foreign trade, World Trade Organization, impact of globalization in India. So these are the modules what you are going to learn in this today's session as well as in this chapter. So one by one, in detail, we are going to learn how the what is the concept of globalization and what is the Indian economy. And last is the struggle for fair globalization. So you can see a wide range of choices in our market. So if you go for day to day shopping as well as day to day purchasing any kind of gadgets, any kind of automobiles as well as electronic goods, so varieties of choices we will get in the today's market. Okay, as well as in our market. So different kinds of brands, top most companies, they will launch their different kinds of products in the market there, like latest digital cameras, latest mobile phones. Day to day, month to month, we will see a new top branded mobile phones which is having a new features, new televisions, new branded top cars, toys, shirts, and fruits. We can take shirts as a garments and fruits as a food products. Say. So this kind of variety of goods and services which are available in our market, where the purchaser as well as the consumer, they are having different kinds of choices to choose what kind of brand they are being needed. So every season's new models, new automobiles, new gadgets are being launched in the market there, as well as we will see in the Indian roads. So gone are the days when ambassador cars as well as Maruti cars, Fate cars, which were moving on the streets, we will see very rare. So we will at present situation we will see a top model cars on the roadside there. So Indians are buying goods and services which is produced in the foreign market as well as in the global market by all topmost companies in the world. A similar explosion of brands can be seen in many other goods. In what way means, in the form of garments, we will see top brands clothes as well as top brand fruits, vegetables, as well as the juicer, whatever you can see, we will see in the top branded there. So this kind of varieties, goods and services we will see in our surrounding. We are having different kinds of choices. So this kind of changes, this kind of topmost brands are being launched in the Indian market also. For an example, if I take Sony is not originated from our country, from other country, they are exporting their gadgets to our country. So this phenomena was not a seen in the last 2 to 3 decades in our country. So it is a development in a recent phenomena. In a recent only, we will see this kind of transformation in the Indian market. So by seeing this, we will come to know how this rapid transformation took place in our country. Before that, we will not see any kind of branded goods and services which had been launched in our country. So these topmost brands, topmost companies are being launched in the entire worldwide there. So how this concept came into existence, how these brands are launched in our country. So what are the factors behind bringing this kind of changes in a country as well as in a world. So how these changes affect the life of the people. So by seeing these important questions, you are trying to understand the concept of globalization and the Indian economy. So factors as well as the production across the countries. Until the middle of 20th century as well as 12th century, yes, 20th century, the production was largely organized within the countries. Okay, so whatever productions were been taking place in a particular country, they were being circulated in their particular region only. Okay, in India topmost brands are being made, so only in India they used to circulate there in the middle of 20th century, when the colonies such as India, when India was being colonized, so India started exporting the raw material, foodstuff, important finished goods to the different parts of the countries there. So due to the effect of colonization, we can tell about that one. So trade was the main channel connecting the different countries under one economy as well as one under market there. So this was done before large companies called multinational corporation, which was emerged in the 20th century. So multinational corporation means it is a company that owns or control the production more than one nation. Okay, if a ABC company is there, means that ABC company, their goods and services, if they are launching in some other countries, those companies are called as a multinational companies in the global market. So that is the definition of multinational corporation. So how these multinational corporation, they will set their resource as well as their company in a particular country. So they will follow some factors. So MNCs set up the office and the factories for the production in the region where they will get the cheap labor, and they can take a good production, good products by getting that cheap labors. Availability of transportation, how the transportation facility is being there, whether the quickly our goods and services will reach a far away within a few days, within a few hours, or by seeing the availability and the government policies. So by seeing these, the MNC companies, they will set up their company in our country as well as in a particular country. So MNCs are not only the selling its finished products globally, but are important the goods and services which are produced globally. Okay, so as a result, the production is organized in increasingly complex ways. For an example, if you take China, China is a country which manufactures toys in a cheap rate as well as in a very low rate. Mexico and the Eastern European are very close to this market, and India is having high skilled engineers. So this mechanism result 50 to 60% of cost saving refer spreading of production by an MNC. So by this, where they will get all kind of facility, they should get a good uh, government facilities, they should get a cheap labors, they should get a good transportation. So by seeing those conditions only, the MNCs, they will set up their company in our country there. So, next, moving further, interlinking production across the countries. So, how these foreign people, that is, foreign companies, they will come and set up the companies in our country. So, by sending as well as by investing some investment, okay, they will invest some money on our resources. So, in general, MNC set up the production where it is close to the market. Even they will see whether our products, if we launch in that particular country, means whether it is connecting all the market areas or not. and they will see skilled and unskilled labor which are available for the low cost, and availability of other factors of production. By seeing these factors only, the MNCs, they will set up their company in our country. So the MNCs, they will invest the money by purchasing land, building, machines and other equipments. So that we call in the name of investment there. So they will put the money in some sources like purchasing the building, purchasing the land to set up one company, purchasing some of the machines. In that they used to replace the other highly technology machines and other equipments. So for that we call it as an investment. The companies, they will do the investment for these assets as well as for these resources. So the investment made by the MNCs, if the MNCs, they are investing the money by purchasing these kind of assets as well as these kind of um, resources, if they are investing, means that investment we call in the name of foreign investment. Okay, so what are the benefit to the local companies? If the MNCs are being set up, means what are the benefit for the local companies? So MNCs can provide money for the additional investment. So MNCs, instead of starting their company in the another way, they used to invest their money by purchasing the local companies, like buying the new machines for them for the faster production. And MNC might bring with them a latest technology for the production. So in this way, it will benefit for the local companies also to enhance their production in the global market. But they will follow one common route to enter to our country. That common route is MNCs, they will invest by purchasing the local companies and expanding their production there. So many of the top MNCs have a wealth exceeding an entire budget for developing the country's government. So what they will see means the common route. Commonly, what the MNC companies will do, they will do the tie up as well as they will make an alliance with the local companies. So by investing in their company, they will increase their production there. So we will see that there are variety of ways in which the MNCs are spreading their production and interacting with the local producers in a various countries across the globe. Why they will purchase the local companies means the local companies will know what are the demands and how the people will accept their brand. So that is why it is the easy way to set up the MNCs companies by purchasing the local companies only. So and they can interact and they can attract the consumers by their brands. So MNCs are exerting the strong influence on the production at the distant location. So as a result, the production in these widely disappeared location in getting interlinked with the countries. So the production at the present situation, it is interlinking across the countries. Not only we are selling our products in our particular country, but also we are selling our product in the global market in the name of MNCs. So MNCs, they will control some of the production there. So large MNCs place the order for the production for the small producers. Like for an example, garments, footwear and the sports items. For them, the MNC company will place a huge order. So within a time you have to finish that order and we will launch in that market. So MNCs sell these products under their own brand name. So in their own brand name only, they will launch in the market. So they have tremendous power to determine the price. Okay, they are having the power to set the price, check the quality, delivery, and labor condition for the distant producers. The production is disappeared in the location is getting interlinked. So the investment and the foreign investment. So I have told the money that is spent by asset to buy the assets such as land, building, machine and other equipments are called as an investment. Investment made by the MNCs are called as a foreign investment. So in this way, the MNCs companies are interlinking the production and they are launching their brands in the global market as well as in the Indian market. So next one is foreign trade and integration of market. So foreign trade creates the opportunity for the producers to reach beyond the domestic market. Foreign trade, it will give the opportunity for the industrialist people as well as the people those are producing more goods and services. They will give the chance to launch their brands in the global market there as well as in their own country. Domestic market means in their own country. For buyers, import goods produced in the another country is the way for expanding the choices of goods beyond what is domestically produced. So what the buyers they will see whether that company is launching in the different countries, whether the goods and services are produced in the other countries, they will see by seeing that demand only they will choose to consume that kind of brand. In general, with the open trade, the goods travel from one market to another market. Foreign trade thus result in the connecting the market or integrating the market in the different countries. So in this way, the foreign trade they will give the chance for the consumers as well as the buyers to launch their own brands in the global market there. So in the next session, we are going to learn more and more about foreign trade and integration of market, how the other brands are being launched in our market, in what way. So, and what is the concept of globalization, and what are the factors which are influence of the concept of globalization there. So in the next session, we are going to learn in detail about globalization and the Indian market there. So I hope today's class you have understood about MNC company, how they will set up, and what is the meaning of foreign trade, foreign investment, the meaning of investment. I hope today's class you have understood. So if you are having any kind of doubt, just pin your question in the group so that I will try my level best to sort out your problem. So before leaving the session, so one tip. So day to day, please whatever we are explaining in the video, after finishing the class, one more time you do the revision there. So during the exam time you will not find any kind of difficulty that social science is having a huge lessons and I can't read. It is making me very much difficult to understand the concept. So day to day, whatever we are explaining, on that day only you read. And if you are having any kind of doubt, just pin your question in the group so that according to that one, I will sort out your problem. I hope this tip will help to find your solution, making my subject that is social science very difficult. Okay. So signing out. Have a great day. Bye everyone. Be safe and be healthy.